Here we have an iPhone 11. And I color coordinated it with my sunglasses. I've got 6 different pairs of sunglasses, all to match my new iPhones. I've got red and black and white and silver and gray and dragon's breath color and all the iPhone colors. Anyway, iPhone 11, great phone. This may now be officially my favorite iPhone that you can buy. And here's why. So the iPhone 11, of course, you can get the iPhone 2nd generation SE now, you can get the iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro, the iPhone 11 Pro Max. But in celebration of Apple releasing a slew of new products yesterday, and of course switching over their Intel to ARM architecture, I thought I would go over what is probably the best cell phone most people can buy for the money. And that is, again, weren't you listening? It's the iPhone 11. I just said that like a bunch of times. I did that whole thing about fashion and everything. Why do I think it's the best phone that most people can buy? Well, it really boils down to the camera and the price. So most people these days use their phone as a camera replacement. They're not lugging around DSLRs or point and shoots or anything like that. They are just simply taking their phone with them everywhere they go. And the cameras on these things have become so advanced, frankly, the picture quality, whether you're uploading to your blog or Instagram or whatever, is more than adequate enough. The iPhone 11 is also fast. It has Face ID. It has a nice display. It's got good sound quality. It's got good reception. Everything about it is just good. It's a quality device and a quality phone. Sure, there are better and more expensive and more premium phones out there, but I would imagine for about 90% of people, the iPhone 11 will do just about everything people might want. I won't go into too many details regarding the comparisons between an iPhone 11 and an 11 Pro. Most people already can tell at face value that the 3 camera setup versus the 2 little lens setup on the back of the iPhone 11, that's the biggest aesthetic difference. But I can tell you firsthand, now by the way, we use iPhone 11 Pros as B cameras for either these videos or more importantly some of our other ones that we have on another secret YouTube channel. But the iPhone 11 really comes close to the quality of the iPhone 11 Pro, but of course costs about like on average $300 to $400 less. We were able to source a few of these things for around $600. There are plenty of places that you can get it, but the point is that if you don't want to spend the premium dollar, you can get a nice phone for not a lot of money. Let's talk about some other little perks of the iPhone 11. The battery life is fantastic. Apple does a really good job of making sure that iOS gets updated over the course of several years. For example, iOS 14 is going to be released here in fall. iPhone 11 is of course going to be compatible with iOS 14. And whether you're an Android or Apple fanboy, of course, or fangirl, of course, is always the big debate. But if you are in the Apple ecosystem and you want just a nice quality phone, the iPhone 11 is the way to go. Now, we've been getting in a lot of the iPhone 2nd generation SEs as well, but I am not as big of a fan of that phone. Now, it is cheap, so I mean, you're talking about probably about half the price of an iPhone 11, depending where you're sourcing one. But I don't like the fact that it still uses the Touch ID button. The screen's a little bit smaller, it's a little bit slower. Everything about it is just a little bit less. Whereas, if you're gonna be getting one of these phones on contract anyway, I would just as soon say get an iPhone 11. You're not gonna be spending that much more money, but I do think you get a lot more bang for your buck. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful for people. Please like and subscribe, and if you're in the market for a new phone, I can think of none better than a sunglass matching iPhone 11 regular non-Max Pro version. It's just a good quality cell phone, and I think everybody can get some good use out of it. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll be back with a new video real soon.